Western Conference.
Yep, they were a perfect 500 against the Western Conference, Kevin. Given what the Magic did against the West last year, you think the Heat would aim to improve that if they want to win the division.
Here's Dragic. Bradley, defended by Gordon. The three. Stayed with it and tipped it in.
Boy, I tell you what, it's always a good feeling to get the first points of the game. I don't care who you are.
And the Houston starting five. Gordon is out there with Wall. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And here's Wall. Here's Wood. And count that bucket right there. He keeps with it, and now a free throw shot for him.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you know, if you look at it, Clark, those games against the West are a big part of the gap between those two teams in the standings.
And, Kevin, you can't win your division unless you can handle your business outside of the division. And that includes games against the Western Conference.
And he makes the free throw. You ask the Rockets how they've been able to be successful without their stars. They say our guys know their limitations.
And that's an important thing to know, what your role is. And that's what happens when you've got a group of veterans who know what it takes to win, Kevin. It's not going to be someone taking over the role of the star, but everybody chipping in and doing just a little bit more. Looks like they switched to man-to-man, D, here.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. The opportunity to put up big numbers offensively is there for them, he believes, if they can just stick to what they've been working on. He said, I think we've established what works for us and what doesn't. Now it's just a matter of execution. Let's see what that is exactly, guys.
Doris, thank you. And Clark, it sounds like the early focal point here is on that offense.
Well, you have to take what the defense gives you, and then you have to be consistent. Maintain some consistency. I think those are always keys.
And Clark, to follow that up, how important is it for a player to know what he does well, what he may not do so well, and then structure his strategy around that?
Absolutely essential. If you're trying to do too much, you're hurting the team. That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Clark, when you look at Eric Gordon out of Indiana, he can fill it up from the outside, but he certainly has the strength to finish inside.
Kevin, that's a great call on your part. Gordon, physical, explosive, aggressive scoring guard, and he's a guy who can find his way to the basket with force.
2.
And the first one drops. The Heat, with only 24 wins at home last season, Clark, you'd expect more than that from the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but they made up for it with a good road record, which was a little surprising but necessary. They do need to do a better job of protecting their home court, though.
And that lack of protection you just mentioned came back to haunt them in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly right. If they hold serve at home against the Celtics, Kevin, it changes the whole series. But the inability to win at home, and they get eliminated early.
That free throw, no good. Rockets last season, Clark, had a winning record overall, but not against the Eastern Conference.
No, they were just 14-16 against the Eastern Conference. They fared better against their own conference, despite arguably better competition there.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Dragic. Outside Butler. Here's Bradley. Again, the miss by the Heat. And why do you think the Rockets struggled against the East?
It could have been traveling, Kevin. You know, sometimes coming from west to east is a little more difficult than going east to west. So that could have been part of it. Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
He's picked up by Wall. And, oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on John Wall.
Not a bad foul there, Kevin. You don't want him to get the easy layup.
2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Wall. Under 6 minutes left in the first. To the paint. Here's Cousins. And And he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
These guys are doing an excellent job on offense here at the start of this game. Good shots leading to 4 or 5 shooting.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Clark, this DeMarcus Cousins, a huge body, this young kid out of Kentucky.
Yeah, he's terrific, Kevin. I had a chance to see.
And slam dunk. Wow! Now the Sprite slam cam for the replay.
There's always the chance for something special to happen when he's headed to the basket.
Well, you can anticipate it, but as a defender, you can't necessarily stop it. Here's Wall. He's guarded by Dragic. Got a hand on it. Here's Wood. The shot is off, and Miami will go the other way with the ball. Dragic with it. Left side, Butler. Tipped.
Got a great jump on the ball there, Kevin.
Rockets leading by 3. And it's Gordon missing.
Tough D forces him to miss it at the rim. You won't see that very often.
Here's Miami now. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Butler. Open look. Kept alive. The second effort. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
His second personal, 13. Butler. 2.
That one is off. The Rockets making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Wall, looking for his first bucket of the game. Back to Harden. Takes a 3, and that is good.
James Harden.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
The Heat trail by 5. Here's Dragic. Outside, Butler. Good from 11 feet out.
Butler!
Butler's got 7.
He makes such intelligent plays with the basketball. Always aware, always